Facebook Messenger because Facebook is the best place to chat. So I just go to my browser and I'll say this is my bot, and I have named my bot as bookbot. Okay. And now I'll say hi. See, my bot is typing. This is the response that I have got. Well, this is a quite a big response for me to read out now, but that is the response I told my bot to give. Okay. So what this bookbot does is, or that I have built is, I will just show you what it actually is. Uh, yeah, I'll just first go through the demo kind of thing. Okay, so when I typed hi, it went to my Python program, not the same Python program. I wrote a different Python program, and what it did is it got something result like this. And now this is something interesting, right? So it said that when in doubt, go to the library or come to me. I'm Hermione Granger. Well, I'm a very big fan of the Harry Potter series, and if you guys are also have watched Harry Potter, you will know that Hermione Granger is Emma Watson in the movie, and she's a very big bookworm. So I gave my bot Hermione Granger name. So what it says is, I can help you with details of technical books. Why don't you try me out? Suggest me a book on Java. Okay, and then what it did, it brought up a picture, and it also, I hope you guys can see, let me zoom in. So, and it also gave me a few options for me not to type, so it's so easy for me, right? And because we are on a Python webinar, let's choose Python. Now my bot is doing something, it's searching. Okay, cool. So it said, sure. According to Amazon, the top rated book for Python is Python Crash Course, a hands-on project-based introduction to programming by Eric Matthews. Um, so that is what it did. So what my bot did is, when I hit Python, when I when I actually clicked on this button, it typed Python on its own, which is a Facebook thing, not something that I have built or something. So what my bot understood is, someone is typing Python, and the purpose of my bot is to take some programming language or some technical topic as the input and suggest books to the users. Well, in the starting of the demo, someone actually asked me a few resources for Python. Well, according to Amazon, this is the best selling book. So yeah, so what I did was, okay, this is chat. What really showing current operated book or is this a fixed book? Good question. So yes, Hemant is asking me, your bot really showing current top rated book or it is showing fixed book? Let's go to Amazon.com. Okay, I use Amazon.com, not Amazon.in. Okay, so let's go to Amazon.com, and I will say look for books only, and I type Python. If you can see the bestseller, there's a tag, right? What is the bestseller? Python Crash Course, a hands-on project-based book. Well, I hope I have answered your question, Hemant. Mm, yes, so it's all dynamic, my dear friends. So there's nothing hard coded or something that is fixed. That's a really good question, though. Yeah, yes, sir, but how? I will explain you all those things. Now, see, I'm not I understood the book's name, but what is the use? See, I want to know more about my book. So I just ask my bot, who are the authors, about the authors. Then it says the authors for blah, 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 blah is Eric. And now I also gave the user a few more suggestions to start with. Now let's say Java and see what the my bot returns. It says the best book, the best selling book or top rated book is Java, a beginner's guide. Uh, how to implement it from Joel? Just give me a second so that I can actually show you how it is done. I'll really explain. Don't worry, guys. I'll explain all those things. So let's go back to Amazon.com and actually see, is that the best book? We have to search for bestseller. The bestseller says it's head first Java, but okay, maybe it just got changed or something. but it actually shows the best selling books as you saw for Python. Let me try for C. And now you guys have asked me how to implement this and things like that, right? So this is how I have implemented. It is very similar to the welcome or hello bot that you're seeing here, and I drew a diagram also here. Okay, so what it does is there's something called as the chat channel. That is nothing but where am I typing, that's nothing but Facebook Messenger, correct? And now when someone asks for a Python book, it went to AWS Lex, Amazon Lex. As I've already told you, what Lex does is it actually converts the written text into programmatically understandable uh, structure. Okay, I'll show you that structure as well. Ah, sorry about that. Where can I show you the structure? Just give me a second. Okay, I'll show you guys the structure in a minute. It's in my one of my presentations. Okay, so what it does is it when the user asks for a Python book, Lex understands that the user wants something about a Python book, and it triggers Lambda. Lambda is nothing but where my Python program is residing. Okay, so what happens is my Python program will actually go to amazon.com and type and search for Java, Python, anything, and get a list of books. Okay, and then in these list of books, what I am doing is in my Python program. Let me show you that Python program also. Okay, let me show you to you guys on my GitHub. So this is my GitHub, and this is my book bot. Yeah, so I'll show you the Python code. I know there is too many files, but just wait. Okay, so this is my Python code that you're seeing on the screen. I know it's quite big. I know it's quite lengthy. So it's actually, let me see. It's actually 273 lines of code. But don't worry, guys. So the functionality is very less. The entire program, what it does is it's so lengthy, right? Why it's lengthy is because to make Lex and Lambda talk to each other, understand each other. That's all. Because what happens is Lex it talks in Spanish, and Lambda it unfortunately talks in French. Both Spanish and French both are two different things. So what we have to do, we have to have some mediation or something. So that is why this code is a bit big. What happens is Lex talks in one particular format, Lambda understands one particular format, and that is the reason the code is quite big. But the functionality, I'll show you, getting the books and everything. This function called as get top 5 books, which is actually uh, that's all, this big, which is actually, if you'll ask me, some 20 lines of code. That's all. What this 20 lines of code does is it goes to amazon.com, gets and types Java or Python, whatever input I have given to the function, and gets a list of the books. It's not top rated, it gets all the books. Some currently I have given, just get me just give me 5 books. Okay, and now this Python code, what it does is I have implemented a module called as Python simple Amazon product API. Okay, I don't know how many of you guys over here know the concept of APIs and REST APIs, all those things. So let me keep it simple. What happens is I'll connect to amazon.com and programmatically, okay, I'm not opening a browser or anything. From Python program only, I'm connecting to amazon.com by using these credentials. Okay, and then what I'm doing is I'm saying for the keyword, I'm saying api.search. Assume this as amazon.search. Amazon.search, the query term, that is nothing but Python. And then what am I searching? I'm searching for books, am I searching for TV, am I searching for mobile phones, what category is it? So I'm saying get me books, search for books. And then I'm saying sales rank is best selling, so that it'll give me from the top order, best selling to the next top. It'll be in that particular order. So what I did was I created a list, and then I just these things whatever you're seeing here are a few validations. Just forget it. So what this does is, this particular line you see, it actually connects to Amazon.com, and from Perth, how to do if I want to get data from flipkart.com. Yes, so if you want to get data from flipkart.com, you can use their API service, which is available, and then you can use it in your Python code, right? And now whatever I am using is the API service that is provided by Amazon.com. Okay, any API service, any website, you can consider Zomato.com or Flipkart.com, eBay, all these. Most of these actually provide APIs for developers like us to consume and use them in developing our application. Okay, there's another chat. Sir, is these API services are free? Yes. Yes, Hemant and Parth, these API services are completely free of cost. It is just that you have to log in, and they will give you a couple of things called as AWS access key, AWS secret key, and AWS tag, okay, associate tag, sorry. So these things only they will provide. These are credentials kind of thing for you to actually log in to Amazon.com and get the results. Uh, okay, guys, just give me a minute. So there's someone at my doorstep. I'll just open the door and get back. Arvind, just give me a minute, please. I'm really sorry about this. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Sorry, guys. I really apologize for that interruption. I'm back. Yeah. So as we were discussing, the all the API services, all of they are free, but you really have to go through their documentation once, because they normally, a lot of them have some limits. They do not charge you, but they actually limit you for a few thousand requests per day. There are a few limitations like those. Okay, and now the line that you're seeing, this line exactly only does, the entire program is around this one particular line. It goes to Amazon.com, gets a search term, and gives me. Okay, and now, and this the further code what I have you're seeing is, I'm just beautifying things and doing a validation and stuff like that. So if you can see, when I typed C, it said the best program for C is blah blah blah, and then you can see a few more buttons and options that I'm providing for the user. When I say check other books, okay, and okay, yeah, see, you can see it says oops, I forgot what we were talking about. How about this? And I would like to tell you why it happened. It's a good thing that it happened. My bot forgot what we were talking about. That's very bad, right? Uh, web crawl. Okay, why